Hello everyone. Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are fit and fine at your homes. I am very happy to see you again. And today we shall start chapter 3, poem 3, Rain on the Roof by Coates Kinney. It's a very melancholy poem. In the second way, I can say that it's just a piece of personification by Coates Kinney. At first, I would like to introduce Coates Kinney, the poet of the poem. As you can see, the pic of Coates Kinney, his lifetime was 1824 to 1904. He was an American lawyer, politician, journalist, and the poet who wrote Rain on the Roof. वो एक अमेरिकन लॉयर भी थे, पॉलिटिशियन भी थे, जर्नलिस्ट एंड प्लस द पोइट ऑल्सो जिन्होंने रेन ऑन द रूफ पोएम लिखी. फर्स्ट आई वुड लाइक टू स्टार्ट द पोएम रेन ऑन द रूफ विद दिस ब्यूटिफुल कोट. सम पीपल फील द रेन, others just get wet. It is written by Roger Miller. It means only some people, when the rain starts, only some people just feel the raindrops, but the others just get wet. It means rain जब होती है तो कुछ ही लोग उसे फील कर पाते हैं, बाकी तो बस उस बारिश में भीग जाते हैं. So let's start. There is 3 stanza in this poem, and in this poem the poet Coates Kinney writes about the 3 stanzas about the rain topic. And the first stanza is, when the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. In this stanza, first I would like to introduce the hard words. First is hover. It means move around something. Like you can see a bee, like honey bee. It's just hovering. It means जब भी कोई चीज़ आपके ऊपर मूव करती है, अराउंड मूव, that is called hover. Second, melancholy. Melancholy means sad. जब उदास होते हैं, that is the mood is melancholy. Bliss, happiness, आपकी खुशी. Patter, sound of raindrops falling on the roof. जब raindrops आपकी रूफ के ऊपर गिरती हैं and the sound is coming from that, it is called patter. बट आप कहोगे कि आपकी छत पे तो पैटर साउंड आपको सुनाई नहीं देता, बिकॉज जस्ट ऑफ द मटीरियल. व्हेन देयर इज अ टिन शेड, जब कोई टिन या कोई आप कह सकते हो कि नॉर्मल जब कोई मटीरियल आयरन वगैरह से बना होता है, उसके ऊपर व्हेन द रेन ड्रॉप्स फॉल ऑन इट एंड द साउंड इज कमिंग फ्रॉम, दैट इज कॉल्ड पैटर. पैटर मीन्स टिप टिप की आवाज़ जब रेन ड्रॉप्स गिरती हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड पैटर साउंड. ओके. When the humid shadows hover, कि जब humid मीन्स होता है full of moisture, जब कोई नमी से भरा या जब कोई वाटर से भरी हुई जो क्लाउड्स होते हैं, shadows means clouds. The poet is saying that when the humid shadows hover, कि जब पानी से भरे हुए बादल, shadows means clouds, जब पानी से भरे हुए बादल मेरे ऊपर hover means round round move करते हैं over all the starry spheres. Starry sphere means sky full of star. Starry sphere means the sky full of stars. कि जब स्काई में, पूरे स्काई में स्टार्स होते हैं और उस वक्त जब क्लाउड्स होवर करते हैं, घूमते हैं, मूव करते हैं, एंड द मेलनकली डार्कनेस, यहाँ पे पर्सोनिफिकेशन किया गया है. मेलनकली डार्कनेस मीन्स अंधेरा कभी उदास नहीं होता, बट पर्सोनिफिकेशन मीन्स जब हम किसी नॉन लिविंग थिंग को ह्यूमन नेचर के थ्रू इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं, व्हेन वी गिव सम ह्यूमन क्वालिटीज to the non-living thing, that is called personification. So the melancholy darkness means एक ऐसा अंधेरा जिसमें पूरी तरह से सैडनेस हो, जेंटली वीप्स इन रेनी टीयर्स, तो वो रेनी टीयर्स के थ्रू अपना जो भी सैडनेस है उसको आउट कर देती है. इट मीन्स ह्यूमिडिटी से भरे हुए क्लाउड्स जब मेरे घर के ऊपर होवर करते हैं, स्काई में होवर करते हैं, तो उनसे जब रेन निकलती है, इट मीन्स वो जब आंसू बहाते हैं तो वो रेन के रूप में ज़मीन पे गिरती है. इट मीन्स क्लाउड्स का रोना, उनके आंसू ही क्या है, रेन है. What a bliss to press the pillow. वो कहते हैं I feel so happy. The poet is saying that when I put my head on the pillow, then I feel so happy. Of a cottage chamber bed. कि मेरे जो कॉटेज है, जो चैम्बर है, उसका जो बेड है, उसके ऊपर जब पिलो पे मैं सर रख के सोता हूँ, then I feel so happy. And lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. और जब मैं वहाँ लेटे लेटे चुपचाप, lie listening means वहाँ पिलो के ऊपर सर रखे, when I listen the sound of the patter, the sound of raindrops on my roof of the soft rain overhead, उसी soft rain की जो patter sound है, मैं उसको सुनते रहता हूँ. I hope you all understand. Still, if you have some confusion, you can ask me personally. Understand, beta? Okay, come to the second stanza. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy beings start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof, as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Again, I shall start with word meanings and hard words. Every tinkle, tinkle means short light ringing sound. छोटी छोटी ringing sound होती है ना, that is called tinkle. On the shingles, shingles means I would like to see you a pic. Okay, here is the pic. This is called shingle. This is called when there is a rectangular piece, rectangle bricks on your roof. This is called shingle. तो उसे आप क्या बोलेंगे, shingle. On the shingles, rectangular wooden tiles used on roof. आप जो अपने घर की छत पे, अभी तो नॉर्मली नहीं होता, बट इससे पहले जब वुडन टाइल्स का यूज किया जाता था आपकी रूफ को बनाने के लिए, दैट इज कॉल्ड शिंगल. एंड व्हेन द रेन ड्रॉप्स कम ऑनटू द शिंगल्स, देयर इज द क्लियरली साउंड हर्ड you can, and this is called patter. Every tinkle on the shingle has an echo in the heart. Echo means repeated sound. Echo means होता है गूंज. Whenever you stand in the middle of a blank room, जो रूम बिल्कुल खाली होता है, and when you reproduce a sound, you can repeat again, hear it. आप वापस सुनते हो, that is called echo. And 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy beings start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof. Woof means weft, the threads woven across the loom. You can see in the corner that there is a loom. Loom means crisscross, जो zigzag type में, one thread on the other thread. Then the weaving process of the threads, that is made by the cloth. कि जब कपड़े के जो छोटे छोटे धागे होते हैं उनसे जो वूलिंग के थ्रू, कोई प्रोसेस के थ्रू एक कपड़ा तैयार किया जाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड वेफ्ट प्रोसेस, वीविंग प्रोसेस. एंड वीव एयर थ्रेड्स इनटू वूव. एंड लास्ट पैटर, साउंड ऑफ रेन ड्रॉप्स फॉलिंग ऑन द रूफ. कि जब रेन ड्रॉप की साउंड होती है वो आपके जब रूफ पे गिरती है, जो साउंड रिप्रोड्यूस होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड पैटर. एवरी टिंकल ऑन द शिंगल्स, कि जो मेरे घर की जो रेक्टेंगुलर जो वुडन टाइल्स है, एंड व्हेन द रेन ड्रॉप्स कम ऑन इट एंड द साउंड रिप्रोड्यूस एवरी टिंकल ऑन द शिंगल, उन पे जो हर टिंकल साउंड है, हर जो सिंगिंग साउंड है, हर जो रिंगिंग साउंड है, हैज़ एन एको इन द हार्ट, वो मेरे हार्ट में इको करती है, गूंजती है. एंड 1,000 ड्रीमी फैंसीज मीन्स जो पुरानी यादें होती है, ओल्ड मेमोरीज, जो आप अपनी यादें, जो मेमोरीज को आप वापस रिकलेक्ट करते हो. Into busy being start, and when the raindrops come down, fell on the shingles, again my heart get echo, and my memories back again my brain, and that became busy to my heart and my body and my brain. So and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. और जैसे ही मेरे माइंड में 1,000 मेमोरीज आती हैं, मेरा ब्रेन बिजी हो जाता है. इन व्हाट? To again memorize the memories, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into वो. जो मेरे हजारों जो पुरानी यादें हैं, weave their air threads means हवाओं के धागे बुनना, but this is not possible ना. So it is symbolize their old memories, आपकी जो पुरानी यादें हैं, जो यादों के धागे बुनते हैं आपस में, दैट इज कॉल्ड वीव देयर एयर थ्रेड्स इनटू वो. कि मैं वापस वहाँ पे जब रेन ड्रॉप सुनता हूँ, मेरे माइंड में हज़ारों वो पुरानी यादें आती हैं, और वही मेरे वापस यादों के ताने बाने को बुनना शुरू कर देते हैं. एज आई लिसन टू द पैटर, जब मैं वो पैटर साउंड सुनता हूँ कि रेन ड्रॉप्स मेरी घर की छत पे पड़ती है, जो टिप टिप की आवाज़ आती है, ऑफ द रेन अपॉन द रूफ, घर की छत के ऊपर जब रेन गिरती है, अगेन बेटर साउंड जब मैं सुनता हूँ, मेरी मेमोरीज अगेन से रिकलेक्ट होती है और मेरा ब्रेन है वो बिजी हो जाता है. Now comes on the third stanza, sorry. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone, to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me, as I listen to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. With the hard words, era, old poetic word for before. When the past time has gone away, we can call it before, or in a poetic device we can call it era. Dawn, daybreak means sun rising time. When the sunlight is coming from the horizontal line of earth and sky, and this is the particular time called dawn, and its opposite word is dusk. When the sunset is going on, then the call is dusk, and when the sun is rising, the time is called dawn. List, old poetic word for listen. When you try to see the listen, you can also use the word list. Refrain, refrain is normally used for a repeated part of a song or a poem, but in this poem you can call refrain the sound of the rain, because when the raindrops come, the sound reproduces, and the sound is listening like as a song or a poem. So here is refrain means the sound of the rain. Okay, first line. Now in memory comes my mother. In the second stanza, I read that when the raindrops come, my memory started again. So here in my memory, who comes? My mother comes, as she used in years agone. Agone means very very far away, बहुत टाइम पहले. As she used in years agone, जैसे पहले मेरी माँ मेरी यादों में आती थी. Just like as today again when the rain started, my mother comes in my memory, to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. और पूरी रात, as the darling dreamers means who wants to see the good dreams, who wants to see the sweet dreams. It is called darling dreamers. कि just like the darling dreamers, whole night I think about my mother. Whole night I just recollect the memory which are related to my mother. and till the dawn, till the sun rises, I also thought about my mother. Oh, I feel her fond look on me. Fond look means the affection, the expression of affection. And as my mother was watching me, that time she was alive, just like as again my mother looked at me with full of affection. As I listened to this refrain, as I listened means जैसे ही मैंने सुनी, this refrain means the sound of the rain. And when I heard the sound of the rain, I just listened and again remember the memories related to my mother, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. कि जब वो रेन ड्रॉप्स मेरे घर के शिंगल्स पे पड़े, वुडन टाइल्स पे पड़े, and the sound is coming from that, the refrain sound, the patter sound again comes to closer to my mother and again to comes closer to my memories. In this poem, the poet Fort Skinny just told about the memories related to her mother, her old memories, everything related to his past. Just wanted to through this poem that the rain is just related to his past, his present, and also his future. Now comes to the literary device of this poem. In the first stanza, we will come to first literary device is rhyme scheme. And to know the rhyme scheme, we will come to the first line and last letter of every line. So first is hover, spheres, darkness, tears, pillow, bed, better, and overhead. So the rhyme scheme is A, B, C, B. Like hover is A, spheres is B, darkness, different pronunciation, so C, but tears and spheres is the same pronunciation, so it's again B. Now come to the fifth line. Because A, B, C, B is common, so we will come to the D, E, F, E. So the complete rhyme scheme is A, B, C, B, D, E, F, E. Understand? How to recognize the rhyme scheme? The last word of every line. If the same pronunciation of the two words, then the same rhyme scheme. But whenever the pronunciation is different, then you come to the next letter. So you can recognize the rhyme scheme of any poem. So the rhyme scheme of this poem is A, B, C, B, D, E, F, E. And later on the second and third stanza, you can notice that the rhyme scheme will be the same in second stanza also and in third stanza also. अब जब तीनों stanza एक साथ पढ़ेंगे, then you can feel this, that the rhyme scheme is the same, A, B, C, B, D, E, F, E. And the second literary device is alliteration. ALLRETERATION. Alliteration. Alliteration means every single first consonant letter that comes two times in every single line. कि कोई भी consonant letter जो किसी भी word के starting में किसी भी line में दो या दो से ज़्यादा बार use होता है. Again remember, only consonant letter, not vowel letter. Because when vowel letter come, then it is called assonance. But here I am talking about alliteration. So the first line, humid and hover. Here is the come sound h. Humid, hover. In the second line, starry sphere. Here is come the repetition of s sound. And in the fifth line, press pillow. Here the comes per sound. Next, cottage chamber. Here is ch sound. Then the second last, lie and listening. It is la sound. When the consonant letter, consonant sound comes with every single and triple or double word in single and first line. Okay, so this is called alliteration. Okay, comes the third literary device, personification. Personification means when we give the human qualities to the non-living things. जब भी कोई निजी वस्तु को, जब भी कोई निर्जीव noun, pronoun, everyone, if you want to give the human qualities, then this is called personification. जब निर्जीव वस्तुओं को जीवित व्यक्तियों की तरह उनके गुणों को अवतरित किया जाए, उसे क्या बोला जाता है? personification. So in the third line you can see melancholy darkness. अब darkness melancholy कैसे होगी? क्योंकि अंधेरा तो कभी melancholy होता ही नहीं है, because darkness has no quality. It is totally non-living. But here is not the darkness. Melancholy is used for people. People means the word full of people has the melancholy mood. And the second, fourth line is rainy tears. अब रेनी के तो कोई टीयर्स होते ही नहीं है. रेन हैज़ नो टीयर्स, तो दिस इज कॉल्ड रेनी टीयर्स एंड इट इज ऑल्सो अ पार्ट ऑफ personification. Now comes to the second stanza. Again we will see the rhyme scheme. The first rhyme scheme, to recognize the rhyme scheme, I would like to come on the last word of first line. Shingles, hurt, fancies, start, recollections, woof, petter, roof. Shingles A, hurt B, fancies C, but start and hurt the same, so again B. Recollections D, woof E, petter F, but roof and woof is same, so I will give it E. So again the rhyme scheme is A B C B D E F E. So again the rhyme scheme is A B C B D E F E. As you can notice that the second stanza and the first stanza has the same rhyme scheme. Okay, I hope you understand it. Again, second, alliteration. I have already told you about this. Alliteration means, yes, alliteration means repetition of consonant sound or consonant letter in every single line, but more than 2 or 2 times. So the first, in the first line, do we have any consonant letter double or triple time? No. But in the fourth line, yes, we have busy, being, the repetition of b. Okay, in the next, their threads. Yes, I hope you can again, and the last line, rain and roof, this repetition of r sound. Okay, comes to the third, personification. Personification means, yes, tell me. Personification means when we give human qualities to any non-living thing. जब भी किसी निर्जीव वस्तु को जीवित व्यक्ति की तरह ट्रीट किया जाता है, उसकी क्वालिटीज को रिप्रेजेंट किया जाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड पर्सोनिफिकेशन. ओके, ड्रीमी फैंसीज कभी ड्रीमी होती ही नहीं है, बिकॉज फैंसीज इज टोटली कम्स टू द इमेजिनेशन. बट ड्रीमी फैंसीज भी ऐसी जो ड्रीम देख सकें इंसानों की तरह, जैसे आप रात में सोते हो, देन यू कैन सी द ड्रीम्स ना. दिस इज कॉल्ड ड्रीमी फैंसीज. एंड एयर थ्रेड्स, हवा के कभी धागे बुनते हैं क्या? हवा को कोई बुन सकता है, बट नहीं. लेकिन थ्रेडिंग का या वीविंग का और थ्रेडिंग का काम कौन करता है? ह्यूमन बीइंग. सो एयर थ्रेड्स मीन्स, नॉर्मली एयर थ्रेड्स मीन्स हवा के धागों को बुनना, और वो काम सिर्फ ह्यूमन बीइंग्स कर सकते हैं. So here is again personification. Now comes to the third stanza. Yay, last stanza. Now in memory comes my mother again. First is rhyme scheme. Yay, you all are very good. First is rhyme scheme. So what is the rhyme scheme? I hope you have learned it na. A B C B. Yes. Tell me. A B C B D E F E. Okay, comes to the recognition. First is mother, second is agon, third is dreamers, fourth is don't. Don't and agon is same, so we will give it BB. Me, D, refrain E. Shingles F and rain. Rain and refrain is the same pronunciation, so we will give it E. So rhyme scheme is A B C B D E F E. Now you have to know that all three stanzas have the same rhyme scheme. And remember, in the class, whenever the classes will start, I always ask you to the questions related to the online classes, related to your chapters. So just keep attention into your learning skills. Understand? Okay, beta. Now comes to the second. What was the second literary device? Yes, alliteration. Alliteration. I hope you all know what is alliteration. The repetition of consonant sounds or letters. So first, yes, we have three letters. Memory, my mother. Repetition of M sound. Yay. In the third, darling and dreamers, repetition of the sound. In the next line, them, till, the. But remember, them, till, and the different sounds. Them, the sound, till, the sound, and the sound. So till is not comes in alliteration. Only them and till will come. So them and the comes to the repetition of the sound. Okay, next. Now you will tell me what is the words. Okay. No. So next lines we have no alliteration. So I hope you all understand that how can we recognize the alliteration. Okay, comes to the third point, which is tell me, which is personification. So again comes here, darling dreamers. ड्रीमर्स देखता है वो डार्लिंग होता है, ये क्योंकि ड्रीम देखने वाले लोग ही डार्लिंग्स होंगे. सो इट इज़ अगेन इज पर्सोनिफिकेशन, क्योंकि ड्रीम्स कभी डार्लिंग नहीं होती, बट क्योंकि हम ड्रीम देखते हैं सो वी आर ड्रीमर्स एंड वी आर सो डार्लिंग्स. So here is your poem, Rain on the Roof. I hope and I wish that you understand it perfectly. But still you have any confusion, you have any doubt, then you can ask me, you can message me personally. And a big welcome from my side to my dear students, always and forever. Now we have done the word meanings in my last session when the classes was going on, but today you have to again recollect the word meanings, not to write down in your notebooks, just remember it, just learn it, and then I will send you the question answers of this poem. So write in your registers with neat and clean handwriting, and I hope you all like it. So again, have a nice day, keep smiling, always be happy, and keep happy. Bye bye.